sample sentences for you to try. You won't want to miss this, so stay tuned. When I was a kid, I used to watch lots of old American movies on TV. When I say old, I mean old on the 1930s.
First up, we have the Beatrice Price figure I got used from Ami Ami. This figure exceeded my expectations. I've wanted a Beatrice figure to complete my ReZero shelf. I already have Rem, Ram, and Amelia, and I was not going to spend $100, so I searched for a used figure, used one. My only issue is a scratch on the base, but you hardly notice. Other than that, this is an amazing prize figure. I love when the bases match the character's personality. They captured her expression. I'm surprised they added pictures to her book, and it's pictures of cats. If you know, you know. Great for the price, no regrets. Next is the Elena figure by Furyu. This figure also exceeded expectations. Her smile is adorable. I wish I had her hair. Looks like her dress is flowing in the wind. My main concern is if she will lean over time because there is no support rod and she is on one leg. Overall, she is well done. Luckily, I have never had an issue with Ami Ami. The figures come nicely packaged and well protected, even the used figures. This will not be my last Elena figure. Next, we have Hatsune Miku by Cute Bunny. This is my fourth by Cute Bunny figure. For the third time in a row, my expectations are exceeded. She is my favorite bunny girl so far. Her pose is different from the classical standing with hand on hip pose. I'm used to Miku with her pigtails, but I like her hair in buns. She came assembled, so you only have to insert her bunny ears. I love the shade of blue they used, and I love that the bottom of her shoes are also blue. If I had one issue, it's her bunny tail. It's not detailed. By that I mean it's round and not fluffy like my other figures. You know what I mean? But that's a nitpick. She was also used, but worth every penny. No issues. I highly recommend it. She's well done, bigger than a pop-up parade, and I love how her tights feel. Here's my second bunny boy, the Kurose Riku bunny figure from Freeing. I already have the Shirotani, so this set is complete. Love his abs. His clothes are nicely detailed. My only complaint is it looks like his bunny ears are a part of his body. My other bunny girls have a headband for their bunny ears, while Riku does not. Hope that makes sense. It just looks like they're sticking out of his head. This one was pricey. Hopefully there will be cheaper bunny boys in the future. I can't wait to display him nicely on a detail shelf. Here we have Chaz Princeton, or Jun Manjome, one of my most anticipated figures. He comes with the 3 Ojamas, so it's like 4 figures. That's what I tell myself to justify the price. One issue is getting the cards in his hand to stay in place. They are easy to lose. His card fell off while I was trying to make this video. The Ojamas look exactly like the anime version. They're nice and shiny. His jacket looks cool. I prefer his black jacket as opposed to the obelisk blue. There's always a new detail to awe. My second issue is that there's no place to insert the Ojama figures like with the Wing Karibo for my Judai figure, so they fall easily. Finally, we have 2 of my most anticipated figures of the year, the L and Light Nendoroids. First is Light. Even with his serious face, he's so cute. You can pose him with the Death Note, or an apple in his hand, or a scythe like he has on the manga cover. But L? This is L at his cutest. Smiling L brings me joy. Look how happy he is eating his cake. I prefer him in the chair than on the Nendoroid stand. They took months to get here, but they're worth it. There was also an issue with the shipping. I wasn't home when it got delivered, so I had to wait even longer for it to be re-delivered. I had to call twice to get it resolved, but it went smoothly. The person on the line was very helpful.
But how did this accent come about?
My favorite pose is with the two cupped together. You can't have one without the other, and this is why. These Nendoroids are the 2.0 version, meaning this new version has the one with the handcuffs. I've said it before on this channel, I am not a Nendoroid person, yet I am in love with these two. I love all their accessories, and this is the first time I want to change them. Usually I keep the Nendoroid in one pose because I'm too lazy to change them. Their accessories are small, so they're easy to lose, and they're hard to put into place. When I was putting this together, his flight's arm kept falling off. They're hard to, the pieces don't stay in place. I mean, I wouldn't mind changing them even if their pieces are hard to get in place. I highly recommend them for Death Note fans. I could just eat them up like L eats his cake. And here's a final shot of all my figures for today. Let me know which figures you like. Are you planning on buying any of them? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for stopping by.